United Kingdom is a sovereign state comprised of 4 countries: England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. It is famous for its magnificent landmarks, gorgeous coastal views, picturesque sceneries, gigantic mountains, medieval castles and forts, and much more. The Anholt-Ipsos Nation Brands Index 2022 placed the state in 6th place in tourism and overall ranking. If you are planning to visit this magnificent state, sit tight as we will give you the 10 best places to visit in the United Kingdom to get the maximum out of your trip. Number 10. Northern Ireland's Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway is indeed one of the most fascinating tourist attractions and natural wonders of Northern Ireland. It is located on the north coast of the Northern Island and can be easily accessed through the capital city of Belfast. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is an area of more than 40,000 interlock hexagonal basalt columns that were formed 50 to 60 million years ago because of intense volcanic activity. Each year, more than 1 million tourists visit this jewel to mesmerize themselves with its beauty and astonishing views. While visiting the Giant's Causeway, spare some time to visit the Dunluce Castle, which is only 10 minutes away. It is a medieval castle that was built in the 13th century and offers some stunning views. It became an iconic tourist attraction after being featured in Game of Thrones. Number 9. Loch Ness and Inverness. Loch Ness is a freshwater lake located southwest of Inverness. It is spread over an area of 56.4 square kilometers and has a mean depth of 132 meters. It is also ranked as the largest lake by volume in the UK. Apart from beautiful scenery, it is also home to the ruins of Urquhart Castle. This medieval castle has a history of more than 1,000 years and was built in the 13th century. Because of its scenic view of Loch Ness, stunning location, and magnificent beauty, it attracts more than 500,000 visitors each year. A little further to the north of Loch Ness is the beautiful Inverness city, the capital of the Highlands. It is famous for its quaint towns, natural landscapes, prehistoric sites, and medieval ruins. The main highlight of the city is the Inverness Castle, a 187 years old medieval castle built on the highest point of River Ness. Number 8. Yorkshire Dales. The Yorkshire Dales is a national park located in northern England. The park was established in 1954 and covers an area of 2,179 square kilometers and encompasses valleys, villages, moors, and hills. It is quite famous for its magnificent scenery, diverse wildlife, picturesque landscapes, and rich cultural heritage. The most prominent attraction of the place is the Bolton Abbey Estate, located in the center of Yorkshire Dales. It was built in 1154 and is spread over an area of 30,000 acres. It covers 8 miles of river and 8 miles of footprint, 4 Grade 1 listed buildings, and 6 sites that hold scientific interest. Number 7. Lake District. Lake District is another national park in northwest England. It was established in 1951 and is spread over an area of 2,362 square kilometers. This World Heritage Site is known for its rolling green valleys, rugged mountains, forests, glacial ribbon lakes, and picturesque sceneries, and is ranked among one of the most miraculous places in the UK. It is also home to Windermere, England's largest natural lake, and Scafell Pike, the highest mountain in England. The Woodland Ferry Trail is a treat for little kids that will be an amazing experience. There are numerous tiny ferry houses, a ferry village, a ferry shopping center, and much more. The national park offers numerous outdoor activities from lake cruises to cycling and hiking and attracts more than 15.8 million visitors per annum. Number 6. The Cotswolds. The Cotswolds is a region of rolling hills located in central southwest England. It is spread over an area of 1,287 square kilometers and encompasses 7 charming little villages and towns. It is famous for its lavish English landscape, stone walls, enchanting villages, majestic castles, and gorgeous buildings made up of sandy yellow Cotswold stone. The region has a history of more than 6,000 years and is considered the largest area of outstanding natural beauty in the UK and is one of the most photographed spots in England, which attracts more than 25 million tourists per annum. The Cotswolds offer multiple outdoor fun activities such as biking, fishing, hiking, ballooning, horseback riding, and much more. Number 5. Royal Windsor. Windsor is a historical town located in the west of London and has had a deep connection with the British royal family. The town is home to many half-timbered medieval buildings, but Windsor Castle beats them all. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is known as the largest and oldest inhabited castle in the world and was the official weekend home of Queen Elizabeth II. The most splendid area of the castle is the Dining and Queen's Gallery Hall. Each of these halls have wood carvings and gorgeous painted ceilings that give an astonishing royal experience. While exploring this historical site, spare some time to visit its lavish grounds, which are 10 kilometers long and give a panoramic view of the castle. Number 4. Medieval Salisbury and Ancient Stonehenge. Salisbury is a medieval city in Wiltshire, England, and is known as one of the most beautiful historic cities in the country. The site is packed with ancient sites and mesmerizing landscapes that are worth visiting. The most prominent attraction of the city is the Salisbury Cathedral, which was built in 1220 and is acknowledged as one of the most beautiful buildings in the country. The most prominent feature of the cathedral includes the tallest spire, the largest cathedral closet, the largest cloister in Britain, and the oldest working clock in Europe. Ancient Stonehenge is situated 16 kilometers away from the city and is a place worth exploring. It is one of the oldest World Heritage Sites that was built approximately 5,000 years ago. Although the purpose of its erection is still a mystery, a lot of historians believe that it was built as a worship place. Number 3. Bath City. Bath is one of the smallest and most visited cities in the UK, which entertains more than 6 million international tourists each year. It is one of the most vibrant cities in England with imposing architecture, Roman remains, and more than 40 museums and theaters. Because of its ancient history and eminent beauty, UNESCO enlisted the whole city as a World Heritage Site. It is hard to determine the best attraction in the city. However, the curved Royal Crescent is an ancient architecture that amazes tourists the most. This private housing was built between 1764 to 1774 and is considered one of the most remarkable Georgian architecture in the UK. Number 2. Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland, located in Lothian. It is considered one of the most beautiful and one of the best festival cities in the world. It is one of the most visited destinations in the UK. The city is known for its historic architecture, rich history, and UNESCO World Heritage Sites. A visit to Edinburgh Castle will be the highlight of the trip. This historic castle was built on the Castle Rock in 1103 and remained a military base and royal residency for centuries. The castle also gives a panoramic view of the important historical sites of the city, including Old Town's Royal Mile, which is known for its fine architecture, restaurants, boutique shops, and art galleries, and the Palace of Holyrood House, which is the official residence of the British monarch. Number 1. London. London is the largest city and capital of England and the UK. The city has always remained a top destination among international travelers and attracts more than 30 million overseas tourists each year, making it one of the top 5 most visited cities in the world. Its rich history can be explored in its magnificent architecture, world-class museums, and gorgeous galleries. Today, it has numerous attractions to make a trip memorable, from lavish parks to Buckingham Palace and Tower Bridge. Fans of the British royal family have to see the changing of the guard ceremony in Buckingham Palace, which begins at 11 o'clock a.m. each day. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have visited any of these attractions, tell us about your experience in the comment section.